Hey folks, Jeff and Lorena here at Back to Country. It's day 783 of our build. I have no idea what's happened all the time. I think the apocalypse came and went. The world ended. I don't know. But we're still working. We're finally making great progress. So you can see that white stuff behind me. We've got 10 going up on the walls. Finally. And it has been a challenge.
Oh yes.
We're getting our butts kicked left and right with this tin, trying to get it right, because you know, as they say, if you don't get the first sheet right, then all the other ones will be wrong. And so we really played hell getting that first sheet right, but we finally got it, and then we got the second sheet on, and that went well. And that took us a whole day with prep work and then getting 2 sheets on. And then we got hit by a nasty hell of a storm, dumped 4 inches of rain on us, tore the heck out of everything. Our road's a mess again, everything. We'll fix it. Ain't nothing stopping us. And you know, we came out and got back to work, and so far before lunch we got up what, 3 more panels? Four more panels. So for 2 people with 0 experience, I'd say we're doing pretty darn good. Things are moving along. The tin looks great. I mean, it's going up well. The last piece that we put up just went up without a hitch. I mean,
right, it took maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it was like
fast.
our best one yet. So we're hoping that that trend continues. Let me show you where we're at. So there you can see that is approximately 18 feet of coverage, 6 sheets total, and they're 16 feet tall to get up to the side there. Our screw lines are all coming together perfect. We pre-drilled everything, and that helps quite a bit. And we've got this closure tape that goes down at the bottom, so that creates a seal so no bugs or anything can come up behind that. Of course, there'll also be spray foam to seal that in real good. And then some trim down there that creates like a drip ledge. And then you see we've got some tape up here. That's that Echo tape that we spent like $1,000 for to act as a thermal break, and it's a good thick tape. So I think it'll create a great thermal break. Real happy with the product as a whole. Sticky on one side, goes up pretty easy. And we put that between the tin and then screw through it, and that creates the thermal break. So hopefully that'll just increase the overall efficiency of our building, reduce our electricity usage, together with the spray foam insulation and everything. And then of course the doors that we ordered, those doors are R18.2, so we got a real high R value on our doors. They weren't cheap, but we figured in the long run is worth it. So we did get 3 doors ordered, and unfortunately they're telling us, you know, August before we'll get them. So we got some time to wait for that, but that's okay. We still got a lot of work to do. Our goal for this trip, of course, is to finish this wall right here. And based on our progress so far, I have no reason to believe we're not going to meet that goal. So that's where we're at. Things are going pretty darn good, and we're going to get back to it. Stick with us.
Later. And this tape is gonna help to do what again? Tell me.
Thermal break tape.
Okay.
Provides a break, like an insulation layer between the steel, so you don't get heat transfer from the siding through the steel into the building. This provides a break for that heat transfer. So this, together with foam, spray foam insulation, and high R value doors, should keep this building very efficient, meaning it'll take less energy to keep it cool in the summertime and warm in the winter. And then of course the living quarters we build inside will also be insulated, so effectively the living quarters will be basically double insulated, so should be pretty good. Hey folks, thanks for sticking with us this far into the video. We're making great progress getting this tent up. We've covered over 40 feet so far, so that's pretty darn good for a couple of amateurs. Anyway, you're probably wondering what we're doing right now. So if you notice, I've got some 2x4s cut, and they're cut exactly to length from the ground to the first girt, and then the first girt to the second girt, and then another one from the second girt up to the eave. And by putting these in, what that does, it acts as a spacer to ensure that the center of the girt is the same height as the ends of the girt. Well, the ends are bolted to the columns so they can't sag, but in the center, believe it or not, this steel actually sags. So we put these 2x4s in to make sure that there's no sag in the girt, and that way when we're screwing our tent up and we've got pre-drilled screw lines, we don't run into a situation where the girt has dropped down from sagging and then all of a sudden our holes don't line up. So this guarantees that everything goes together smooth, and of course by having all the parts and pieces plumb and level, it just makes the building go together better and look better, and that's the way we want it, just as close to perfect as we can get it, but we're far from perfect. Anyway, as always, we appreciate you watching our video. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay with us, because there's a lot more videos to come. We still got a ways to go on this building, so stick with us and see how it goes.